What is going on? Oh crap! My window's down. Hold on. Crap. Sorry. So anyway, I'm finally in the truck that I'm going to be in for the next year. As many of y'all know, I went lease. I switched over from company to lease, and sorry, there's a woman in that truck staring at me. She's kind of scared me because I glanced over and she was looking at me, but oh well, it's whatever. But I went from company to lease, and I'm in the truck that I'm going to be in for the next year. If y'all have me on Facebook or y'all are in my group on our group, I don't want to say my group because it's our group. Y'all already know what the truck looks like. Let's just say it's not all one color this time. It has a graphic on the side, graphic, mural, whatever you want to call it. It's on both sides. But I will say the base color for this truck is like a brownish kind of color. But yeah, I love the truck. The guy that had it before me, it was a special ordered truck. And I'm going to tell you this. When I saw this truck on the Success Leasing site, nobody's name was on it that they were looking at it yet. And for y'all prime drivers that y'all know, I was parked in front of the express bay on the way out of the express bay in the other truck, the recovery truck, Purple Nurple 2.0, whatever you want to call it. I almost tripped 3 times trying to get to Success Leasing so nobody will get this truck. So yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, I almost did. There is 2 flights of stairs that goes up to Success Leasing, and I almost tripped on one of them. I almost ran 2 people over. Yes, I wanted this truck that bad. Like I said, it's a special ordered truck. The guy that had it before me, come to find out, he's a friend of mine on Facebook. When I say special ordered, a couple things was actually added to this truck. One is up here, and one is back there in the back. Well, actually 3 things. 2 things in the back, one up here. And I'll also give out the name once y'all see the truck. I actually have. Well, let's kind of shift gears back a little bit. I'm actually on a load going down here to Florida. It's going to West Palm Beach. I am 355 miles away. The place is a little closer than what my GPS says. I don't go by my GPS. I set my GPS for city center, so I'll have a better ETA for my fleet manager when he asks. Right now, I do not have what's that thing called? Oh, appointment time. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I am the middleman on this load, so it was dropped off at the yard. This is the load out of Springfield from when I took my tests. Well, not my tests, but my classes and all that. Sorry, I'm looking around a lot. So I finished all my classes. I got the truck, inspected it, and this what leads me to another thing. Do y'all remember my white truck? The very first truck that I had, the 2018, and then I switched over into Purple Nurple a few months later. And then I got sick, and then I had to go home, so I had to give up Purple Nurple. And then 3 months later, I came back out. I recovered a truck from South Carolina, brought it to Prime, and then got this one. What does my first truck, the white truck, Purple Nurple, and this one have all in common? The bunk heater don't work. Does not work. And get this. Oh, crap. So when you inspect the truck, you are given a booklet about this thick. Company drivers, lease drivers, we all have to inspect the truck, right? This is a 2020 Freightliner. So I got it on a short lease. I got it on a 1-year lease. Sorry, I keep glancing over. She's still over. But oh well. Well, beside the point. It's a 1-year lease. I was talked into only taking a 1-year lease just to see what it's about, see if I'm going to like it, stuff like that, you know. I met up with a couple buddies, and they were just upgrading, like getting off their chainer's truck into their own truck. But they went straight lease. I went company for 3 years after I got out of my trainer's truck. And I still talk to my trainer to this day. So back to the bunk heater. So anyway, I inspected the truck. I turned the bunk heater on. First thing when I get in this truck, I turn the bunk heater on, because it takes it a couple minutes to actually get going, because it actually lights a flame up under the bunk, but it's contained. And then I let it run. Well, hold on. It starts coming on. Then all of a sudden I hear this ticking sound. You know, back when I don't know if they do it now, kids, but back when I was young, I would put like a playing card on your bike, and then it goes through the spokes, and I don't. But yeah, my bunk heater started making that sound. But it worked. It got hot. It got boiling hot in here. So, and then in my mind kept telling me, you know you ain't gonna listen to this all night, right? Yeah. Okay, cool, awesome. There's a couple other things that I had to get fixed on the truck. The deer guard was loose. My 2 hood mirrors was loose. The lenses, or whatever you want to call them, was loose. Oh, I'm still on duty. I'm sorry, y'all. Off duty. Yeah, I just stopped for the night. I'm in Jasper, Florida. I'm like maybe 10 miles north of I-10 on Interstate 75. But anyway, I took it to the shop, and I told them about. I brought it to Bay 21. That's the inspection bay. You give them the paper. They look through it, and he says, the tech said, go ahead and turn that bunk heater on for me. Okay, so I did. And he hears the ticking sound, so I pull it out of the shop bay, and I let them have it. I let them have the truck for the night. Next morning, I met up with my buddies again. We go have breakfast. I got the haircut. Looking good, right? Got the haircut. We went and had breakfast. They went to their trucks, and I went and got this one. So I bring it out of the shop. That was pretty much it. It was just a bunk heater and the 2 hood mirrors. They told me that the deer guard is supposed to be that loose because I guess the previous driver had it shaved down a little bit, because well, you'll see when I do the next video. So I bring it out of the shop. I go park it back over there at leasing. I turn the bunk heater on. I didn't hear no ticking, so I didn't hear no ticking, whatever. I said, cool. I'll quickly move my stuff over here and I'll stay in this truck tonight, which didn't happen. So I come back up here, I sat down in the truck, in the seat, and I just hear it just cut off. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Whatever. So I put the control back onto air conditioning, and then I put it back on heat. Same exact thing. It cuts right back off. So anyway, I called the shop. Bring it back to Bay 21. I bring it in the shop. I turn the bunk heater on. And I actually had something fixed on the back too. Because one of the load lock brackets was broke. He put one of the good ones on there. He put one of them ones that has like the hooks or whatever. They hook like this, and you put your load lock like this, and then you close the bracket, and then you hook it right here. I love those. But I'm getting off the subject for a minute. Hold on. A load lock is aluminum with hollowed out aluminum, right? With a lock on the end of it, to where your freight don't fall backwards, right? Whose bright idea was it to put a plastic bracket to hold aluminum load locks that just bounce around, whatever? Whoever came up with that, when you're sleeping tonight, I hope you fall off your bed. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I take it in the shop. I put the bunk heater on. I get out the truck. The exhaust to the bunk heater is like maybe this big around, and it comes out the back of the truck. It comes out the back of the cab, and it blows straight onto the catwalk. I see it smoking. I get back in the truck. It is blowing hot as the devil's ass air. Not ass hair, air. So I'm thinking, oh my God, so the bunk heater wants to act right. When I bring it in the shop, and I got out and said, hey, it's working perfectly now, so, and it's gonna just do the same crap to me when I go park. And lo and behold, when I went and parked, I turned it back on because I knew it was going to get cold that night, because I knew I was already moved into the truck. My red container, my stuff up here, and yes, that right there is a brand new mattress that goes on the bottom bunk. The bottom bunk mattresses are about that thick. Yes, it does not fit on the top bunk. But that's a brand new mattress. It still has the plastic wrapped around it. See, look, boom. So I just threw it up there. Plus, it was kind of damp when I got in here. There was pooled water and stuff on it. So let's just say I slept in blue jeans and my jacket that night. The next morning, all I had to do was put my shoes on. I'm not trying to give y'all bad image or anything. I'm just saying, it was cold. I woke up the next morning. Actually, no, I checked the weather before I actually went to sleep to see what temperature it's supposed to get down to. And it was supposed to get down to 30. I'm a hot-natured person, but I do get cold. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going home at the end of next week because I got another doctor's appointment. I'm going to say it every time it comes up. I'm just going to say it. As many of y'all may know, I'm a diabetic now, so for those of you that are diabetics, y'all know what an A1C test is. For those of you that don't know, an A1C test is a test that can only be tested every 3 months. It measures the sugar coating around your blood cells. Keep in mind, when I was first tested on September 12th of last year, my A1C was an 11. 2 months later, yes, I know, said 2 months later, I was tested again. My A1C was a 10.1. Guess who calls me 15 days, might as well just say 15 days later. I'm not going to sound crazy and say half a month. 15 days later, Prime Safety calls me because, you know, I have to send everything into Prime, and that gets documented, and that goes all the way back to not only their records, but I gotta have it for my records for my physicals that I do at Prime. So I'm accepted back to Prime. So yeah, I gotta go in for another test. And those of you that don't know how they take it, they bring out 2 vials about this long and about that big around. They stick it in. Well, I don't know where they stick it on others, but they stuck it into my arm right here. And it sucked the blood out of me. Ooh, 17 minutes. I'm going to try to cut, not go over 20. So, yeah. But, yeah, going down to West Palm Beach with a load of I don't know. Because, no, I really don't know. Because it just says the pieces, weight, and where it's going. And all I know is it's a 28 degree load. So, yeah. Delivers on the 10th. I don't have like I said, I'm 350 miles away. Oh. And it delivers on the 10th. I do not have an appointment time yet. So, hopefully my fleet manager gives me one tomorrow. So, until then, until next video, I will see y'all later. Peace.